We are going to talk about the word چطور, how to form a question with using the word چطور. چطور means how, and you will see in your book and other places that some people they write it like this, چطور, not as a one word, while the correct one is to write it separately, because it's the combination of two words. چه means what and طور means type and or way, what way or what type, that we can translate it to how. So now we want to form a question. Always try to put چطور, the question word, close to the verb, because you want to specify mainly the verb. So look at this example. چطور آمدی? How did you come? How did you come? Or چطور آن کتاب را خواندی؟ I'm asking, how did you read that book? How did you read that book? چطور آن کتاب را خواندی؟ Another example is, for example, چطور برگشتی؟ How did you come back? But if there, you want to say that how did you come back from somewhere, for example, how did you come back from Tehran, you can add this one in between the verb and the question verb. چطور از تهران برگشتی? As we saw in this case, چطور آن کتاب را خواندی? This is with the verbs, using چطور to make a question with the verbs other than the verb to be. With the verb to be, which is چطور is used a lot, it's important to know that you have two options, using the long form of the verb to be or using the short form. The short form is much more common. Let's look at some examples. For example, you want to ask, how are you? Ask your friend, how is he? So you will say چطور هستی? So here I'm using the long form of the verb to be, but the most common way to say this sentence is using the short form of the verb to be. چطوری? So instead of هستی, we use the short form of the verb to be, which is ye, چطوری. Or for example, for the third person, I would say چطور است? For example, I want to say, how is he? How is he? او چطور است? But the common way to say this sentence is to say چطوره. The short form of the verb to be, which is more colloquial. So in this case, او چطور است, mostly people say that چطوره instead of saying چطور است. And the last point about چطور is the other form of چطور. طور is an Arabic word. So there is a Persian equivalent which is gune. So we have the combination of چگونه, or if you write it as one word, چگونه, which is exactly the same, but it is more formal, and you don't use it in colloquial Persian. It's most used in written Persian when people are writing book or an article or stuff. So it's more formal. And the colloquial one is when you want to ask your friend how are they or how they things are, you use this form. But چگونه, if you see it somewhere, it's exactly the same as چطور. There is no difference. This one, گونه, is Persian, while طور is Arabic.